Okay, guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. But today I was thinking, like, oh my god, what do I want to talk about? Because there is so much that I want to talk about. Okay, let's start off with parents. Okay, I'm gonna talk about, like, not specific parent, but immigration family. Okay, for example, this is for people that if you live in another country and then you have a family that lives in another country. Okay, this is something that I see a lot of people dealing with, that family asks them for sending back money. Can you send back money to us? Can you send this, can you send that, can you send this, and can you send Tom and Harry and all this stuff? Can you send 10 hours? Can you send no. That generation, yeah, it stops with me. I'm not gonna send any money back home. I feel like it's super disrespectful for them to even think that it's okay to ask someone that lives abroad to for money just because you live abroad. What the fuck is that? You know, I can help you if it's like finding a better job, better payment stuff, but if you're just like, can you send me money? No, I cannot loan you money or send you money. You already have it. Why should I just give that to you because I live in another country? Does it fucking make sense? No, it doesn't. Okay, for me, I feel it's so disrespectful because it's like, then you understand that they only talk to you all this stuff for you to send them money. That's the only reason why they talk to you. That's the only reason why they care, is that you are sending them money. Never send them money, because when you send them money first time, it's going to be difficult for you to say no the second time and the third time. This happened to me actually today. My aunt sent me, like, she sent me a message and she was like, let me tell you guys something. I talked to her yesterday. I talked to her yesterday, and she owns like a shopping place. Like where you have clothes, and like you have clothes, and then like see people come and sell. Yes, see. Um, so she owns like a shopping clothes brand, like not a brand, but she just sells. She sends vintage clothes. And people buy. And I remember when I was calling her, she picked up the phone, blah blah, and she said, oh wait, because she had a customer. She's like, wait, I have a customer. Wait, I have a customer. I was like, oh, it's okay, like it's generally okay. And then she afterwards told me, like, she was like, can I call you later because I have so much customer here, like I have, she stayed, can I call you later because I have so much customer here? And I was like, yeah, you can. She called me later, and I talked to the rest of my family members, this and that. It was fun, it was cool. The next day, she's sending me a message. Okay, I'm gonna find my phone. I'm gonna find my phone, guys, because ain't no fucking way. I wasn't born yesterday. I wasn't born yesterday. She sends me a message and she say, hey Morgie, hope you're doing fine. I don't know how you are financially, but wanted some small assistance from you. I want you to lend me some money. I get stuck for my business, and once I sell, I refund you back about the figures. It will determine how much you can. Feel free to answer me back. Do you think I was born yesterday? Yeah, I wasn't fucking born yesterday. Yesterday, we talked, you had so much customer, and all of a sudden, you're like, I need help. I'm gonna loan you back money. She didn't even say how much. But that's beyond the thing. Okay, this lady, woman, whatever, she thought that I was gonna just lend her money for her business. I know that your clothing business is going good, okay? And for me, I felt like this is super disrespectful, not just because you asked me for that, but like 3 weeks ago, yeah, we have started talking consistently and building a relationship. We are building a relationship. We're in a relationship building. And then you ask me for, you ask me for sending you money, loaning you money. No, okay? What I'm gonna do and what I've done is I'm not gonna respond. And quite frankly, I take that as a fucking disrespect. And for me, it's like, our relationship from here is done, yeah? Because it's like you just wanted to talk to me and get to know me so you can get the opportunity to ask me for money. It was the same with my mom. She asked me for 16,000 kronas. 16,000 kronas. I blocked her, never cared, will never talk to her. Of course, I cared when I was younger, but I'm never gonna talk to her ever again. But what I realized, when you have family that lives down there, some of them generally like you for who you are and whatever, but some of them just want to use you to get money. The problem is not that they want money. The problem is not that you're not giving them. The problem is, as soon as you're giving them money, first of all, they're always lying to you, okay? We have seen this in generation. They're always lying, and they use the money to go out and drink. They use money to go to the party, to go in expensive restaurants. That's what they use the money for, They don't even want to make any, like, business, nothing. Like, they don't use the money on something that is financially better for them. They don't, and I've seen that, and that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. And I hope that you that are watching, you never do that shit. Never loan anybody your money, okay? Because I know if I loan you money, I will not expect you to pay me back, okay? But it's just like, I feel like when you're young, the older generation, they think you're dumb, they think you're stupid, they think that you are not intelligent, emotionally intelligent, this and that. I understand when I get manipulating. I understand that, okay, these 2-3 months that you started talking to me, this and that, was just because of you wanting to ask me for money. That was the only thing that you wanted, And yeah, that shit kind of sucks. It really kind of sucks, because it's like, then you're like, you guys just want money from me. You don't even want to work for anything. You just want me to be financially responsible for your life, and that's not what I'm gonna do. That thing ends with me, and I hope it will always also end with you guys, because never loan any family member fucking money. What? And it's like the audacity to even lie. You can even say like, hey, I just want money, honestly. Can you give me money? So the moral of the story, never say yes. Always say no or nothing. Just cut off the contact, because when they ask you for money one time, they will ask you for money 2 times. I can help you. Sorry. But I can help you. For example, you can offer, like, because I've offered them help to come here in a country, blah, blah, to get better pay. They don't want that. They just want you to give them money. That's the only thing. And that's not gonna work for me. I'm not gonna put myself out there, work so that I can give you guys money. What the fuck do I look like? I wasn't born fucking yesterday. Yeah.